we have a industry perspective by Venkata Ramanan, Education Business Manager, Viewsonic, and his topic will be distance learning with myViewBoard, where learning never stops. So, Venkata sir.
Yeah, good evening all.
Yeah.
So good evening and welcome to this. I'm glad to be a part of Elets. And so today's topic for discussion would be what are the challenges being faced by students as well as the teachers, especially in this pandemic situation, and what are the ways the ecosystem of learning can get through this. So I'll just share my screen. I'll take you through a short presentation on the same topic. Yeah. So what are the challenges in the distance learning, especially in this type of scenario? So the schools across the countries, the colleges across the countries have been working hard to make the technology available, because the students as well as some of the teachers who are working from home do not have this hardware setup, and they find it very hard to discuss with the students. And then when learning through virtually, so cooperating with the teachers as well as students, of course, yes, there are communications, but they're missing some experiences, the real-time experiences they have been missing. And few subjects like geometry becomes increasingly difficult in an online remote learning environment. So the teachers especially, they feel that it's more stressful than the regular classrooms, because we have been used to that. All the teachers have been used to regular classrooms for so many years, and a sudden shift to online classes is becoming hectic as well as more stressful for the teachers. So why this especially happens is because there is a visible gap, because we belong to two different generations. With the current set of students who are right now in the schools and colleges are digital natives, whereas we, the teachers, are digital immigrants. So this is a well-known demarcation between these two generations. As we know, there are boomers and then Gen X and then millennials and now Gen Z. So we belong to the Gen X. So there is a visible difference in terms of how we approach the technology. So that's why there is a gap which is very much visible, especially in the learning scenario. So this is what a digital immigrant is. We all are digital immigrants who were born in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, because we are the adopters of web technologies. We prefer to talk in person, and we learn by the logic, whereas we focus on one task at a time, and we prefer to have interaction with one people rather than many at the same time. And we try to get the info or the news from the traditional sites, whereas the digital natives, who are digital natives, the people who are born after the digital age, you mean to say the YouTube era. So because they're always on, they're always connected to the internet, and they're always attached to the phone or iPad or a laptop or any other electronic gadgets. That's why we call them as digital natives. And they're intuitive learners. So they don't, they grasp more when they actively participate in the classroom rather than by book learning. And they multitask, and they rapidly switch between the different tasks. They're extremely social. They have to interact with multiple people at the same time. They are the Instagram generation. So they are multimedia oriented. So these are the very prevalent gaps between teachers and students, because teachers are digital immigrants, whereas students are digital natives. So how to bridge this gap? Essentially, we need to have a tool that would make teachers as heroes. So that is what is the most important part of bridging the gap. So Viewsonic encourages teachers to use myViewBoard as a one-point software. The software is named myViewBoard. So the advantage of using this software is it is available on 4 different platforms. So it is available in 4 different platforms, which are Windows, Android, web, as well as available in the Google Classroom. And we have multiple different cloud storages which can be integrated onto the board, like Google Drive, Dropbox, Zoom, Box, GoToMeeting. So these are the different cloud storage devices as well as remote learning video conferencing tools which can be integrated onto the platform. Especially again in this scenario when the students are not available in the classroom and both the teachers and the students are interacting with each other online, live streaming becomes an important option. So teachers need to go live with the students with as minimal steps as possible. It should not be complicated. And then it should be a platform where all the major players across the world have come together to create the platform. And there should be multiple options for the teachers to engage with the students. And that's what myViewBoard is all about. So this is the graph, the Google search for distance learning. This is from Google Trends. Worldwide, the search has gone up by 4x since last 3 months. That means the teachers and the students across the world are looking for options for distance learning. So how you can go live with the students? This is a practical setup. So you might have multiple different hardware equipments. So I'll briefly talk about how you can encourage the students to come online. One is, this is how a teacher can start going live with the student. One is just with the laptop, or you might also have a scratch pad along with the laptop, where the scratch pad will be connected to the laptop, and then whatever the teacher is writing on the top of the board will be displayed onto the myViewBoard software. Or this is the third scenario where a teacher can use a laptop and a touch monitor. This is a touch display, and this display will be telecasted to the students. The students will be able to see this particular display. And the teacher can refer to the curriculum here. So these are the three different scenarios. Based on whatever hardware the teacher is having, they'll be able to go live with the students. So how it is different from using multiple other softwares? Like most of the schools have been using a lot of video conferencing softwares, but how using a myViewBoard live streaming is better than any of this? The first one, you not only need a video conferencing platform, but also you need annotation software to prepare, present, and participate. Whereas all the other softwares are not designed for that because they're most of a corporate usage. And number of participants, yes, all the other video conferencing solutions, they have a limited number of participants who can go live with the teacher. Whereas when you go live with myViewBoard, it's virtually unlimited. Unlimited number of students can listen to the teacher at any point of time. And distraction, which is one of the most important cause for the teachers, because recently I've been reading news when the teachers went live with the students in the home. Parents started talking with the teachers because that causes a lot of distraction for the teachers, because the teachers plan for the entire classroom in 40 minutes or 60 minutes window, and when the distraction is too much, the teachers find it really hard to focus on the subject. So what we have done is, when you go live with Viewsonic myViewBoard on Facebook or YouTube, it's a one-way communication. The teacher will be able to share the audio and video, whereas the students can leave only the comments. So if they have any questions, they can leave the comments and the teacher can later answer to it. So that in this way, the teacher can complete the task in hand in 40 minutes or 60 minutes, whatever the time frame is, and then later attend to the queries. So distraction is completely eliminated in live streaming with myViewBoard. And time limit, when you're using other softwares, it's 40 minutes or 60 minutes is the time limit. Whereas when you go live with students on Viewsonic myViewBoard, it's virtually just like conducting the traditional classes. It will be available for 8 hours. So you can, just like the traditional classroom, we can say that 9 o'clock there will be a physics class and 10 o'clock there will be a chemistry class. We can schedule the entire classes online with Viewsonic myViewBoard. And privacy, which is one of the major concerns in these times, because when you ask the student to participate in any of the other video conferencing solutions, bombing from the dark web happens because the IDs have been sold in the dark web. It causes a lot of problem in the West, and even the other major platforms, they collect more data from the students. So collecting data from minors below 18 is a cause of concern across the world. So on going live with myViewBoard, so it's a completely secured environment, because the students are not going to share their names, no video, no audio, no passwords. They're just going to access a link. And with that, they'll be able to listen to the teacher and interact with the teacher through comments. So in that way, going live with the students via myViewBoard is completely safe. So it's a very simple process. This myViewBoard is completely free for the teachers. So just go to, I just switched the screen, just go to myviewboard.com, and then this is a login page. You can either sign in with your existing Google account or your Microsoft account, or just simply sign up. This is a 30-second process, and then go to resources and then click on download. So you'll be able to see all the platforms which I was mentioning earlier: Windows, Android, web platform, all these are available. So just you can download this on your PC. It's completely free with all the features, including the live streaming, and you can start using it. So switching back, so as I mentioned, all you need is just name, email, and a password if you don't have a Google or Microsoft, and then you'll be able to download and start using the software. So how to set up the live stream with the students, either on Facebook or YouTube? The process is exactly the same. So just go to your Facebook account, or it might be a school's Facebook account, or a school Facebook page, or a Facebook group. It can be anything. It can be a personal, or it can be a school's Facebook group. So just click on live video. Once you click, there'll be a couple of options, whether you can use your camera or the stream key. Click on the stream key, and then just copy paste these two keys. You will be able to see a server URL and stream URL. And now open myViewBoard and then copy paste these two codes and then go live. So this is as simple as that. Virtually unlimited number of students will be able to see you live, and they can leave comments on the Facebook and YouTube. Exactly the process is same for YouTube as well. Just copy and paste. So we have made it so simple for the teachers, because teachers should not find it complicated to go live with the students. They should be very easy. So that's why it's a simple 4-step process. Just copy paste a couple of codes and then go live with the students. So it's as simple as that. So why myViewBoard is different? Because it's not only a video conferencing platform, it is also a complete platform where you can prepare, present, and participate with the students. So what we have done, these are the normal pen eraser tools we have. We have done something called as artificial intelligence pen. So what is an artificial intelligence pen? We know that the world is moving towards artificial intelligence and machine learning. So here the teacher is trying to draw something. So automatically our artificial intelligence pen will show what the teacher is trying to draw. So it might be a star, or it might be a snowflake, it might be a slice of pizza, boomerang, whatever it is, because this shapes corresponds to a lot of things. So I can just simply drag and drop onto the platform. This is artificial intelligence. And not only that, if I want to have a real picture of a star, all I need to do is just long press and then release your hand. So it takes you to the Google search of image. So you get, from a simple diagram, you have got the actual pictures of star. And then if you want this particular image to be used for your classroom, just simply drag and drop onto the platform. No need to save, import, all this complexities are eliminated. Just simply drag and drop onto the platform. So this is what artificial intelligence is. Just again, another different shape. This shape can be anything. It can be a moon, or it can be a potato, or a circle, watermelon, blueberry, volleyball. It can be anything. But I just click on moon. It takes me to the real image, which is of moon, and then I can just simply drag and drop. And then this, again, within this, there are a lot of options. For example, I just wanted to remove the background. I can do so. I can just remove the background, something like this. And then I just click OK. And then there is another option of making the object spin. So it's as simple as that. So you need not leave the canvas for anything. So that's why we, as I mentioned earlier, this software makes the teachers as the heroes. It's quite simple to use, and you need not switch between multiple windows. Everything is available for you right in myViewBoard canvas. So not only images, you can also go to videos. So once video is there, for example, you want to talk about the evolution of moon, just drag and drop the video onto the platform. You do not need to open any new video player. So here, again, now I play the video. So this is a 2-minute video. So I want to take different snapshots. So I can just click on the snapshots like this. So this is stage 1, this is stage 2, and this is stage 3, and this is stage 4. So once the video is over, the entire set of images is available with me as a teacher to recap. So that's why we call it as an artificial intelligence spell. As you have seen, just from a simple circle, I've taken the actual image of moon as well as videos have snapshots. So it's completely flexible for the teachers. So this is one of the most important feature which is available for the teachers. And second, not only teaching, we also have an option for the teachers to conduct online polling and quizzing. So once the session is, for example, if the classroom is for 40 minutes and you teach the students for 30 minutes and then you need to have live Q&A, or you want to have a small test online to understand whether the students have actually grasped the concept. So you can just simply create your own questions here. So the students will be able to see all this question and answer it from their mobile device. So I can just edit the options and then I can set a timer. So how much time you want to give the students for this question? I want to give only 1 minute. So again, 1 minute, and then the question gets added. And then the second question, I can just, it can be a true or false. And then I need only 30 seconds for the student in this question. I select 30 and then add this question. Or if you want students to type out an answer from their mobile device or laptop, I can also do that. This is a free response. So you write, this is a answer in 2 sentences. And then you can just type out the question and then let the students answer. So this is another feature which helps in distance learning, because you're not only teaching the students, but also the students are interacting back with you, and you can know whether the students really understood the concept or not. So we have online Q&As, polling, and auto grading. So once everything is over, as a teacher, you will be having a CSV report, that is Excel report. You can download the report and see which student has answered, which one wrong, and which one of them got it right. And everything is available as a Excel report. And then we have a simple YouTube search, just like I was showing how to drag and drop a moon video. But sometimes YouTube is not safe for the teachers, because sometimes it throws irrelevant content like related to sports or cinema, something like this. So what we have done is we have had something called as myViewBoard clips. So what is the speciality of myViewBoard clips? It has over 1 million videos, more than 10 lakhs of videos which are curated only for education. So the teacher, you the teacher, can be very sure that this search or this 1 million videos will be curated and it's related to only education. So this avoids a lot of embarrassment, especially in the distance learning. So I'm doing the same search mode. So the way you discuss or explain moon to a 5-year-old is completely different from a 15-year-old, right? You talk to a 3rd standard student, you discuss moon in a very simplistic way. When it is a 10th standard student, it's completely the same, different. So we have the age range. So you can just filter. So what is the age range you want to discuss this particular topic? And we have 150 content providers. So these videos are not available for the public. So these are from the well-known publications from the US and the Europe and the UK. Like All-Time 10 Seconds, After School, Bulbul, all these are well-known publications of educational video which are copyrighted. So these videos are not available for the public. Even TED Talk is a part of it. So once you select and then click OK, you will have multiple videos on myViewBoard clips, more than 1 lakh of videos. So that would be quite helpful for you to explain the students. And then we have handwriting recognition. So if suppose if you feel that your handwriting is not so legible, so on writing, and then I have a converter, like once you click it here, So automatically it converts to your handwriting strokes. The next one is we have live caption. For example, when you're in distance learning, the students might not be able to hear clearly because they might be in a noisy environment. So what we have done is we have done a live caption. So once the teacher is enabling this live caption, so this is how it happens. So there will be a live caption on the top of the student's view. So they'll be able to see what the teacher is saying. So this is really helpful for the students because this happens in real time. So this is speech to text. We also have something called as text to speech. For example, you can just open a text document and then I want to talk about astronomy. So I can just simply walk into the classroom without any of the resources because everything is built on cloud. And then I can just simply drag and drop this into the platform. So as a teacher, you save a lot of time. So you need not prepare the lessons every time. All you need to do is prepare the classes only once, and then you'll be able to drag and drop it as simple as that. So once it is done, you can just open Immersive Reader. And then the entire paragraph gets displayed like this. And just I'm reducing the spacing so I can get to see the entire paragraph. So now you have two options. You can convert this text into voice. You can select male or female, and then you can also select the speed at which it has to be read out. So this is how it happens. So this happens in real time again. And this will be especially helpful for the language teachers because when you select nouns, all the nouns are being highlighted in this color, and this when you select verbs, verbs are highlighted in red. Similarly, the entire document can be converted into different parts of speech. And another interesting aspect is you can just convert the entire paragraph into your respective Indian languages. So I just select Hindi. So the entire paragraph gets converted into Hindi. So now you have the original as well as you have the original here in English and Hindi, and this also can be read out in it. So this gets read out in respective languages. So this is another advantage. Everything happens in real time. As a teacher, you save a lot of time. So this is handwriting recognition, text to speech and speech to text. So this particular software is not only designed for one particular set of teachers. So here we have original content which is available for multiple different set of teachers. You might be a physics teacher, you might be a chemistry teacher, you might be an astronomy teacher. So we have all the content and backgrounds which are available on Viewsonic platform. So I'll just show you how this works. So this is, if you have any questions tomorrow after the session, if you want to search for it, you can always go to wiki.myviewboard.com and we have the entire questions listed for you. All the answers you'll be able to just like a Wikipedia page, you have all the options. So as I was mentioning, you might be a biology teacher, you have the content ready, or if you are an English teacher, we have all the content ready. So you can just go here and then download the original file. So if you're, for example, you're talking about arcs and circles, you need not waste time in preparing the lesson because it's already available in fractions and circles. Similarly, we have multiple different backgrounds. If you are a chemistry teacher, you want a periodic table, or if you're a physical education teacher, you want to discuss the strategy in tomorrow's football game. So all this are available. We have hundreds and hundreds of such backgrounds. So you can have it imported onto the myViewBoard and you can just continue the classes. So this is a complete set. It's not a general product. It's a complete ecosystem for the teachers. As I mentioned earlier, we would like the teachers to be the heroes in the respective classroom. So we have got artificial intelligence, pen, handwriting recognition, speech to text, text to speech. The entire software is available in Hindi. So if you want to convert this entire software in Hindi, so you can just do that at the click of a button. So the entire software, not only that, all the help text also gets converted in Hindi. So it is available for the language teachers as well. So you can drag and drop YouTube videos, keyboard clips, and the entire IT admin of the school can manage the entire show. And wiki.myviewboard.com, you can cast in, cast out, you can share the screen onto the board. and you can split the screen into 4 different ways, and then have each of it, one screen might show a PDF, for the other screen a video, and things like that. So we have all the distance learning tools. We have pop-up quiz. There is a browser which are embedded in this, and there is a canvas is infinity, because you have infinite canvas, infinite number of pages, and you have immersive reader. You can record the entire classroom in terms of MP4 file. You can record it and then use it for later for people who are not attending. So it can handle any type of file, PPT, PDF, document, text, MP3, MP4, any type of documents. We have a lot of inbuilt animation libraries. So as we are nearing the end of the session, so all just you can, as I mentioned earlier, it's a completely free software for the teachers. The teachers can go to myviewboard.com and then go to resources and then click on the download page and then install this on your laptop, which is a Windows platform, or on on Android, on your mobile phones, and then you can start using it. So this is wiki.myviewboard.com. If you need a license, so every person's login is free of cost. So there's no charges involved. The entire product is free for the teachers. And if you want license for the entire school, please reach out. Or if you have any queries regarding this webinar or any functions you would like to know better, please write to us at this ID, sales@in.viewsonic.com. So we will be able to answer these queries. So that's thanks to Elets to conducting this session. I'll be looking forward to all the queries from the teachers if you have any. Thanks a lot. So I think you're muted, Satosh. You're muted. Satosh, you're on mute. Yeah.
Thank you for this lovely presentation, and I hope school education definitely will take some help from this presentation. And sir, I have one question for you, like who can use this and what is the USP of this product and how it's...
Okay, so both the teachers as well as the students can use the software. The teachers can use it to prepare the lessons and present the lessons to the students. The students can use it to listen to the teachers in a virtual learning environment. Not only the virtual environment, tomorrow when the classes start, the students can still see all the whatever the teacher taught in the classroom as an offline file. So the entire lesson can be saved as a PDF file or a video or a text format or even the audio. So that way it is quite helpful for the students. Suppose if I'm missing the classroom, I'll be able to have all the resources. I really don't miss any class.
Okay, great, sir. So now this should we end this session? And thank you to join us, sir, at Leadership Summit.
Thank you. Please, I think some of us has a queries. Probably you can send me later, and then I'll try to answer the question individually.
Okay. If you can answer some queries here for 2 minutes, so you can, sir.
I'm just looking at the questions. Is it free? One question is whether it is free. It's completely free for the teachers. You can go to myviewboard.com and download it, and then you can start using it.
Okay.
Anything else? Yeah, it's a whiteboarding software. It's it's just a plain whiteboarding software. As you have mentioned, you have seen it's connected online. You have completely range of utilities for the teachers, from recording to searching online and then dragging and dropping the YouTube, and then it saves a lot of time for you. And we have a lot of original content as well. So in that way, it's not just a whiteboarding, but it comes with a lot of functionalities. Yeah. So I think as we are running out of time, probably if there are any specific questions, you please mail us to sales@viewsonic.com. We'll get back to you. Sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's a lovely presentation and also.
Thank you. And have a nice day. Bye.